my name is Shelby and welcome to my channel, Pages to Turn. Sherlock's going to be running rampant through my room while I do this video, so it should be a very interesting time. Today I have another book haul, and I know I literally just did one, like a video back. Like, this is going to be 2 book hauls back to back. Come here, baby. Good boy. This is going to be 2 book hauls back to back. But I just couldn't help showing you guys what I found. So what happened is my grandma is now living in a nursing home, and so we went through all of her boxes today. And she, like me, loved books, mostly mystery books. There we go. I've controlled the dog. She loved books, mostly mystery books. And so we found about 25 to 30 boxes of just full of books. And so I took around, I counted this earlier, so let's do, so 12 plus 9 plus 10. Let's see if I'm smart enough. 22, 31. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's 31. I took 31 boxes of books to my favorite used bookstore and got a ton of credit. And so I capitalized on some of that today and got 33 books. Now guess for a minute just how much those books cost me. So 33 books, a lot of them are paperbacks. I know, a lot of them are paperbacks, but some of them are hardbacks, so 33 books. I paid $11.11 for all these books because of all the credit I had. Now, a lot of these books are adult mysteries. I do love adult mysteries, such as books by John Grisham and Kathy Regis. So if you like those books, comment down below. You might know the Kathy Regis' books because that is what the show Bones is based off of. If you like the show Bones, also comment down below. I love the show Bones. Hey puppy, he's in the way. He's hogging the camera. I love the show Bones, so if you love it, let me know. Can you come back here? Thank you. Thank you. You're going to stay back here. So we're going to go in order of what order these boxes are in within the box while I fight the dog who's apparently gotten bored of the camera. So book number 1 is, these are in no particular order, is Monday Morning, I'll get this close to the camera, by Kathy Regis. Book number 2 is Speaking in Bones by Kathy Regis. Now these books, if you aren't familiar with the Bones TV show or any of Kathy Regis' books, it's about a forensic anthropologist named Temperance Brennan. All you can see in the camera is probably his nose, but he moved. But they're about a forensic anthropologist named Temperance Brennan who goes about and solves crimes looking at bones. It's the Bones TV show. I know, I'm trying to do a video. Yes, hence the Bones TV show, and so hence why I wanted all these books. I found quite a few of them in my grandma's storage shed, but I wanted the entire series, and I think I got just about all of them at the bookstore today. Yes, okay. So there's Speaking in Bones, then I have Fatal Voyage by Kathy Regis. 206 Bones, also by Kathy Regis. Day to Dead, this is the first book for those of you who are interested in this series, by Kathy Regis. There's going to be a lot of books by Kathy Regis. This is Bones to Ashes by Kathy Regis. And Spider Bones, also by Kathy Regis. And I think all of those are the books by Kathy Regis. Oh, never mind, I found some more. Again, 33 books. Bare Bones, again, Kathy Regis. And my puppy is being so good. Yes, good boy. Devil Bones by Kathy Regis. He probably keeps popping into the camera view. Oh. Break No Bones by Kathy Regis. Sherlock. Why do you have to be so much like your namesake sometimes? No. Flesh and Bones by Kathy Regis. And the last Kathy Regis book I have is Crossbones by Kathy Reaches. And he just totally blocked the camera. See, this is interesting. Trying to do videos with a dog. Puppy, come here. Can you go down? Down, down, down. Good boy, yes. I have tamed the dog. Okay. The next book that I have is The Chamber by John Grisham. I can't remember what this one is about actually, but I love John Grisham's book, so I pretty much bought anything I saw with his name on it. Considering I knew I was going to only have to be paying 75%, no, not 75%, 75 cents for each book I bought in the downstairs area of this amazing used bookstore. I will actually do a vlog about this bookstore sometimes because I love it so much and you guys need to know about it. But yes, anything with John Grisham, I bought it. So here is The Chamber by John Grisham. Trying to find all the John Grisham books. The Last Juror by John Grisham. This one looks cool. Do you know what this one is about? This one is about a man who commits a crime, and when they are doing the court process to put him in jail, he tells the jury that if they commit him, he'll come after them. He is put in jail and he is committed guilty, and he gets put on parole or is released. I can't remember the reason on the dust jacket. And of course he comes after all those jury members. So I really wanted to read this one and find out what that is all about. So here's the cover. This one is The Runaway Jury, and I really like this cover. I'll show it to you. Isn't that pretty? I liked that. And again, John Grisham, so I bought it. Can't go wrong, 75 cents. The King of Torts. I really liked, again, the cover on this one. Again, John Grisham, so of course I had to buy it. If I had to take a guess, I probably own, let's see here, 20 books by John Grisham. He's a good author. You should read some of his mystery novels. This is not John Grisham, and I don't know why I have it, actually. I might take this back to the bookstore, but I'll read the dust jacket. Maybe it's interesting. This is James Grippando. I must have thought it was his book, John Grisham, or James Patterson's books. I don't know. I must have thought it was interesting looking at the dust jacket, hence why I have it. So I'll give this one a chance, definitely, and do a review on it. Again, I'm kind of surprised this one ended up in there. And I'll end this one, again, this is another one by John Grisham, and it's called The Client. We have also, here's a picture of what John Grisham looks like. I didn't know what he looked like till today. So for those who don't know, this is what he looks like. That's John Grisham. And I think this is one of his earlier novels because he looks way older on some of these. Let me try to find one. Nah, he looks the same. What do you think? Maybe it's the black and white. Yeah, he looks pretty much the same. I'm trying not to beat a dog in the head with a book. That's why I'm awkwardly holding. Okay, now the last three books. I got The Fifth Wave. I saw this and got really excited. It's a hardback, and literally the only thing wrong with it is this line right here. And so I was super excited to buy this. And I've heard really good things about this book. And I really want to watch the movie, but I don't want to watch it until I've read this book. And I realized it was a series the other day, and so I'll definitely be looking for the other two books in the series, and this one is definitely going on my TBR. But it's really low on my TBR because I read my TBR pretty religiously in order, and I have a lot of books to go through. Okay, the next book, I'm saving that one for last because most of you will be pretty excited, is Divergent. I was also pretty excited to find this one. I actually found the second and third books at a thrift store. A thrift store, and I got them for $3 each. Crazy, right? And so this book would cost $6. I got it for like $1.50 because of all the credit I have. I have an insane amount of credit at this place. Because again, 31 boxes of books. I think I said 31 earlier. Yes, 31 boxes of books. And so I'm excited to finally read the series. I tried it a long time ago, but I just felt too much like the Hunger Games for me. And since then, I realized, you know what, I have really good things about this series. I really need to give it a chance. And so that's what I'm going to do. The last book I'm going to be reading is City of Bones. So I found this. There's a ton of booktubers that have recommended this book, and I tried it a long time ago in the past, but I just couldn't get into it. But I'm giving in to peer pressure. I bought it today. I didn't even go to the library and get it. I bought it, so I am committed to read it. And so I'll be reading this one, and hopefully I'll have a review up soon. Again, things go in order on my TBR, so we'll see when that happens. But I'm excited to read this one and see if it lives up to the hype and all the amazing things people say about this series. And I'm hoping it really does, because I want this book to be good. And so that's all the books I have today, 33. I had to grab a box from downstairs because, you know, when you're trying to go through the store with books and you have to do like the awkward, I'll try to stack these so you can see. You have to do the awkward, let's see, thing where you have to like put them up under your chin like this, and then they all fall and it just makes a loud noise. Yeah, that happened to me today in the bookstore. And so I had to grab this box, and I almost had to grab 2 boxes, but I put some books back. I'm still kind of weirded out how this one ended up in there. I must have accidentally grabbed it. But again, 75 cents, so not too concerned. But I have a lot of books here. My TBR just grew. I'm going to have to rearrange my bookshelf for the millionth time. You've probably noticed behind me my bookshelf is no longer rainbow. Because we were cleaning out my grandma's storage shed and I found a ton of books I wanted, it just wasn't very practical to keep mine rainbow at all, and so I had to switch it all around to this format. I will hopefully be switching it back to rainbow once I get a new bookshelf, if I can find one, because if you notice how my bed is, it just doesn't work with keeping the rainbow theme. And so hopefully I'll be able to figure that out eventually. But again, that's on my little list of things to do in life, because, you know, I really don't have a life, but I read books and I have a lot of books to read, so I could be reading books or doing that. I choose reading books. So again, I'll be doing a review video on the Shatter Me series. I am almost done with the last book. I'll be posting that hopefully Monday, and I'm going to be doing a review on the entire series instead of every single book to help cut down on how many videos I do, because I thought it's kind of excessive to do a review on every single book when I can just shove it into one video and talk about spoilers and non-spoilers as we go along throughout the thing. And then I will also be starting after that, what book am I reading? Let's see here. Oh, yes. After that, I will be reading The Glass Sword, which is the other book in the Red Queen. Yes, I remember the title. So I read Red Queen. That was one of the first videos I ever posted on my channel. So I'll be reading Red Queen next. Whoa, I cannot think today. I'll be reading the Glass Sword next. I totally had a brain melt there. I'll be reading The Glass Sword next. And then after The Glass Sword, I will be reading, let me grab it, Crimson Bound. This is a fairy tale retelling inspired by Little Red Riding Hood. And for those of you who read, why can't I remember the title now? It was a really good book. But it's by the same author. Oh, it's right here on the book. Thank heavens. Cruel Beauty. For those of you who read Cruel Beauty and loved it, the same author wrote Crimson. Okay, my memory card decided to run out of space even though I cleared it. So I had to re-clear it, and now I'm back so we can talk about Crimson Bound, which we were talking about before. So again, as I was saying, this book is great for those of you who are a fan of Cruel Beauty, because the same author wrote Crimson Bound. It's a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, and so this is one that you should definitely read. And as always at the end of my videos, I am excited to read all these and review them, but again, I have a ton of books to read before these, so it's going to take me a while. You're going to come to next video with an entirely new bookshelf because I have to rearrange. I have 33 books to fit. This is going to be interesting. But anyways, as always, have a great day and happy reading!